तीन शंकराचार्यों ने निर्णय कर दिया।
All right, viewers. In fact, we have a breaking news coming in at this moment. Live visuals coming in from Chennai. NDA leaders arrive at hotel to meet Union Minister Piyush Goyal. AMMK leader TTV Dhinakaran is also set to meet, in fact, Union Minister Piyush Goyal today to finalize alliance talks. Remember, BJP has given the charge of Tamil Nadu to Piyush Goyal. And in fact, we're looking at assembly elections being held. An anti-DMK front now consolidating in the state ahead of elections. Visuals on your screen of how alliances are now consolidating in the state of Tamil Nadu. Remember, comes right ahead of elections when Piyush Goyal has been given the charge by BJP to handle, in fact, Tamil Nadu. Looking at live visuals coming on your screen. You can see TTV Dhinakaran meeting Piyush Goyal on your screen right now. My colleague Sharda is now joining me on this. Sharda, it seems with the meeting of TTV Dhinakaran with Piyush Goyal, an anti-DMK front is now consolidating ahead of elections.
Alliance is going to be anti-DMK completely because last 2 months back, TTV Dhinakaran, who left the NDA alliance, has now taken a complete U-turn and again have come back to join the NDA alliance. And he's also now, right now, as you can see the live visuals, meeting the election in charge of the BJP of the state, Piyush Goyal, Union Minister L. Murugan, and also Nayanar Nagendran, who is the BJP state president. This meeting is very crucial. This alliance is very crucial as AMMK was a strong part of the NDA alliance back in 2024 during the Lok Sabha elections, and now this particular elections is going to be, which is anti-DMK completely, and this is a strong alliance that is being taken place. As you can see the live visuals, which is right from the hotel where the TTV Dhinakaran of AMMK met the BJP leaders and made the alliance true back in 3 months back when he broke the alliance. He told that there was no proper talks between the NDA alliance and him because there was a major confusion when AIADMK came into the BJP alliance 3 months back when Edappadi Palaniswami was made the chief minister candidate, and there was a lot of heat going on between TTV Dhinakaran and Edappadi Palaniswami. Now breaking that, the BJP election in charge of the state, Piyush Goyal, has made sure to bring in TTV Dhinakaran today for the huge NDA alliance, and this alliance is going to be very intact and it's going to be a very strong alliance which the DMK is going to be fighting because we see recently that the PMK factor of Andumani Ramdas has also joined the NDA alliance, and as you know, the BJP has been calling for all anti-DMK parties, not just the AIADMK, which is the majorist party, but the other smaller parties, which includes the DMDK, PMK and AMMK as well, to join the alliance and to make sure that their alliance is completely anti-DMK. Anybody who's fighting against the Stalin and his family politics is made sure to be part of the NDA alliance here.
Right, Sharda there getting us live updates from the meeting that's taking place, in fact, right now between Piyush Goyal and TTV Dhinakaran, as we see an anti-DMK front getting consolidated now. Now, Sharda, you mentioned that BJP is also trying to reach to other smaller players in the state to build this anti-DMK front. So who are we looking at next? You know, other possible players who could join the NDA fold?
Well, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit on 23rd, the BJP leaders, especially Piyush Goyal, who is the election in charge, is trying to bring it the smaller parties which are showing anti-DMK stance. Now, as we know, PMK and the AMMK has joined today. There's also a question whether the DMK, which is the Vijaykanth's party, which is now being headed by Premlata Vijaykanth, his wife, will also be joining or not is the question. They've given 2 days time for the DMDK. The permission for 2 days whether the party will be joining them or not is a question, but the NDA alliance will be intact before Prime Minister Narendra Modi visits the state of Tamil Nadu in just 2 days' time. And as you can see, there's also TMC, which runs BGK Vasan. They have been having a very long relationship with NDA alliance, and the stronger alliance is set to continue.
All right, Sharda, also do tell us what exactly is the conversation, what kind of conversation are going on right now between the two leaders at this point as this crucial meeting is underway?
Well, as you mentioned, it's a very crucial meeting because AMMK went out of the NDA alliance 2 months back, and now again coming back inside. The huge confusion started with the AIADMK leaders coming in and taking the chief minister position by Edappadi Palaniswami. There's multiple differences between the AIADMK and the AMMK, which initially made TTV Dhinakaran leave the NDA alliance. We know how TTV Dhinakaran has always spoken about his friendship with the former BJP president K. Amma and the current BJP president Nainar Nagendran, and how they both have been close when they were together in the AIADMK party. So today's talk that with Piyush Goyal going on is how AMMK as a party can also support NDA, and also the important factor that they've been discussing is seat sharing and how the power sharing can be done under the coalition government if the NDA comes to power next year. And this is the main topic that the Union Minister Piyush Goyal, as election in charge of the state, is addressing with AMMK leader TTV Dhinakaran.
Right, Shada, BJP happens to be a party which has had not a very strong hold in the southern states, especially when we talk about Tamil Nadu. But clearly with smaller parties, regional parties now joining hands and coming back to the NDA fold, we are looking at, boosting the chances of NDA in the elections.
Yes, when exactly see the political history of Tamil Nadu, it's always been DMK and ADMK playing the strong hands, whereas for the last 50 years, it's only been DMK and ADMK. But it was only after 2000 that both BJP and Congress came into alliance with the DMK, and whereas BJP came with AIADMK. And then slowly with the Lok Sabha elections in 2012 is when the NDA and the UPA government came into existence in the state of Tamil Nadu itself. And now we can see NDA is getting stronger, as we mentioned initially that there is an anti-DMK stance that every party is fighting against, because we know that MK Stalin party has been having the family politics being continuing after Karunanidhi. It was MK Stalin, and then the party is now promoted Udayanidhi Stalin, who's right now the deputy to be the next chief minister, and to make sure that the family politics doesn't continue, the NDA alliance, including the AIADMK, BJP, AMMK, and multiple smaller parties, which includes TMC, is also fighting with one topic in mind. Edappadi Palaniswami has also been inviting any party that is against the Stalin government to join NDA alliance, and also make sure that the main goal is to dethrone MK Stalin from power, is what the NDA alliance is now looking at.
Right, Sharda. And TTV Dhinakaran was addressing a conference earlier, and he said that there is nothing in having a compromise. This is a new beginning, and we will strive to form a new governance in Tamil Nadu. So looking at a fresh start with both the parties, forgetting the issues, the thorny issues between the two, and then looking at it from a fresh perspective.
Well, very true, as initially AMMK leader TTV Dhinakaran mentioned that the important threshold being fighting against the DMK. Is also mentioned how the unification of AIADMK is important. That includes the small factors of AIADMK that split after J Jayalalitha's death, and with Edappadi Palaniswami taking over. There are multiple factors. Now, the main aim of the NDA is also becoming to bring all these smaller factors of AIADMK coming together, as we can also see the O Pannirselvam factor, which left from the NDA alliance, who split from the NDA alliance, but the important the former ministers who were in J Jayalalitha's cabinet are now joining DMK, which is becoming a threat for the split away factors, and trying to bring them all together as the NDA alliance, trying to make it stronger.
All right, Shada, do continue to stay with us. I'll come back for you. Another news that we're now getting at this point. Now, viewers, the Madurai bench